Alright, it's about 4:30 a.m. I'm about to leave Johannesburg. I woke up at 3 o'clock to prepare for today because I have a meeting at 8 o'clock. But before that meeting, I had to prepare to go to FlyFofa's Flight Training Academy in Wonderboom National Airport in Pretoria. They have their open day today. I'm coming in just to check how they do it, to check and present, or to check and report on what an open day looks like, so that the aspiring aviator would get to understand the ins and outs of an open day and what they can take away from a session such as the one we're going to be witnessing today. So I'm going to leave Joburg now. It's still dark, as you can see. Sun is not out yet, but I need to beat the traffic to be in Pretoria on time. It's going to be an exciting day, you know, meeting aspiring aviators inside a hangar, on the apron, near aircraft, where they can actually feel, touch, and ask questions about aircraft. It's going to be exciting indeed. But of course, before I show you a glimpse of what went down during the FlyFofa's Open Day, let me show you a brief chat I had with a lady from the South African Police Services who actually flies fixed-wing aircraft within the police service. She's a police officer. She's also a fellow pilot, so it was interesting to have her there, and the learners seemed to enjoy having her around, especially the girl. The girl learners, they seemed to resonate or connect with her because they could tell that here's someone who looks like us. She's both a police officer and a pilot. Come check it out. Right, I caught up with Zelda at Wonderboom National Airport. Zelda, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you?
I see you are in. But before that, introduce yourself. Who is Zelda? And what's she doing here?
I'm Zelda Ntuli.
Yeah.
I'm a South African female, as you can see. I'm here in Wonderboom Airport. I work around here. I'm actually a pilot.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I've got my CPL pilot's license. That's a commercial pilot's license.
That's lovely. That's why I saw the flying suit and I was like, here's a fellow aviator. Let me have a chat with her.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Nice to meet you, Zelda. Nice to meet you. I see also in law enforcement. We're not going to go into the details of that. It's self-explanatory. This is how our police dress like. They don't joke. If you break the law, we're gonna deal with you. We're gonna deal with you. Yeah. So how is it? How have you found it?
I'm actually a pilot. I fly for the police. I started off as a civil, flying like anyone else, doing my PPL, CPL. Then now I'm working with the police, and I did my police training. So I'm a pilot and a police.
Combine two things, which is what I was talking about to those youngsters there.
Yeah.
That you need to combine your aviation training with some other qualification.
That's true.
Because as COVID showed us, anything can happen. You need to fall back on something. And besides, it makes you a better individual. So I'm happy that I'm talking to someone here whom, if there was stupid trouble here, I would definitely go behind you.
And you'd be safe.
Like, I'm safe now. You can't touch me.
That's true. That's definitely true, because I started off, like anyone else, up initial hours. I didn't have any background with flying. Oh, I did actually. I was a cabin crew.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I flew for SA Airlink first.
Yes.
And then I was flying for Express. From there, I was fortunate enough to get sponsorship to go do my training at 43 School with Express.
Okay.
Yeah, so having maths and science really helped. And then I was fortunate. I went down the coast there and I did my training, got my PPL.
Yeah.
Then I got another sponsor with National Skill Funds. And that's how I got my commercial pilot's license. And then I got my instructors.
Wow, that's lovely. Because I'm trying to work through my instructors right now.
Yeah.
I love that you're already there. That's great.
Yeah, and then I started instructing at in Heidelberg.
Okay.
And from there, I was lucky enough to get a sponsorship with Red Cross, and I was flying for them as a cadet, first officer on the PC-12.
Okay.
And then I finally found the police. It's a journey.
I like your journey because it's so colorful. It just steps and a bit of sacrifice here and there, a bit of waiting, patience. I always tell youngsters who ask me, because they want it and they want it yesterday, but there's nothing like that. You've got to work through all the steps. And I like the fact that you started off as cabin crew.
Yes, I did.
You said, okay, I'm going to take this job because it is going to pay for this flying trip. And it worked.
It did. It worked out. So now I'm based in Wonderboom. I'm flying fixed wings because the police have helicopter and fixed wings.
Yes.
And we've got operations on the fixed wings and we've got transport. So I'm doing both, which is nice. You know, we get to chase around criminals and police from the sky.
Yeah.
And then we also then get to do the transport part where we'll go from one airport to the other airport with passengers.
Okay.
So it's quite lovely.
Nice. Zelda, your story is very inspiring. I think for the girl child sitting out there, they're taking a lot from you right now. Inspiration and basically just tips on how to actually circumvent the whole funding scarcity that we face in aviation. It was lovely meeting you. I hope to interact with you again going forward, because as aviators, we're such a small circle, we need to keep together.
We are, definitely. Well, the only thing I can definitely say to anyone is it doesn't happen overnight. It needs a lot of work. And don't give up. You know, if one exam puts you down, study the next thing, write that, get yourself up again. You know, and just keep pushing.
Basically, if you fall from the horse, get back on the horse. There's no other way to learn to ride the horse. Get back on the horse. Wonderful.
Okay, so let's go check what happened at FlyFofa during the open day that they had at the beginning of September 2022.
Thank you. And how did you find today?
Sorry?
Ladies, how did you find the day today? It was very interesting.
Yes, very interesting.
So what was your most exciting part?
It was the what the plane.
Oh, the fire extinguisher when it that fire truck thing. I'm sure they don't go and play under the water, eh?
You know the vibe.
I You guys are hilarious. So you saw the police helicopter?
Yes.
What do you think about it?
No, we didn't get the chance to go there actually.
Zelda,
we didn't get.
can I steal you for 1 minute? Just 1
We
minute.
just saw it from a distance.
These ladies can't believe that you fly for the police.
Told them I fly for the
Wow.
Yeah, see, you're
impressed.
talking to a pilot.
I'm just a police
I'm
because
impressed.
No, I'm flying. That's
She's
how you
a
see,
pilot.
I have my wings. So normally if you're just a police officer, you won't have the wings. Yeah, so I'm flying for them.
So today you met a
So
pilot.
you ladies must
Who's a
also
lady?
get
Who's a police officer?
Yes.
I wanted to be a doctor, but now
You're thinking about it.
because
So you can still think about it because he's a lawyer and he's a pilot. So you can be a pilot and a doctor. So there's nothing stopping you.
Yeah.
Remember, we're coming to an age where you don't have to be one thing.
Yes.
I'm a pilot and I'm a police. So you can be a doctor.
And the
then
thing is that
you
we
can be a
got to
pilot.
experience more things. Like we people, we think like being a pilot is only about like
flying,
the aeroplane. So now you know
flying
there are a lot of things you can do when being a
Wonderful.
pilot.
now I know that like the paramedics.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, you guys learned a lot today. Hopefully we'll hear your voices in the sky soon.
I like that.
We're like, those captains are so in the hand. Yeah. All right. Travel well, ladies.
Thank you.
And I thank FlyFofa for this opportunity to take along and see how they do business there. And I want to show you, Africa's aviation future is in good hands. Africa's aviation future is in good hands. And as we say on this channel, with every hour the cockpit beckons. So for every hour that these young aviators are investing in pursuing their goal, investing in doing research around what subjects to take at high school to be able to do aviation successfully, what kind of character is expected of an aviator, what kind of temperament, what kind of psychological disposition is required. As long as they, as long as they invest time in researching that and ensuring that they are the right candidate for the field, and after that, as long as they get to be hooked up or connected with leading players in the industry such as FlyFofa, then we can be assured that the South African aviation sector is in safe hands, and that the aviation sector in Africa in general is in safe